Hello, my fashion lovers, and welcome back to my channel. If you are seeing me for the very first time, my name is Francis, also known as Francis Ivy here on YouTube, and I'm a fashion commentator. And I talk about the Nigerian fashion industry. I dissect the glitz and glamour and every fun thing that happens in the Nigerian fashion industry. If that sounds like something fun or something you'd like to keep seeing, be sure to subscribe to my channel because you do not want to miss out on any of my videos. In today's video, I'll be talking about the latest Nollywood film, The Weekend Fiasco. So, The Weekend Fiasco was premiered last night, and our favorite celebrities showed up and showed out. They served us glitz and glamour last night for the premiere of Weekend Fiasco. So, in today's video, let's get into what they want, rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. Because while a few of them understood the assignment and came correct, they delivered. A few of them needed few corrections here and there. So in today's video, let's dissect their looks and rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. So be sure to sit back and enjoy the video. So starting strongly, we have the super fly Chimezia Emo, and he's wearing custom firewood. So a few of the moments I saw this ensemble, I was instantly reminded of the one Saga gave us last month for Tomike's birthday. They kind of had a similar vibe, but just entirely different color scheme. And I really like the color Chimezia opted for here. I feel this blushy shade, it's like this peachy color. I feel this peachy color really complements his complexion. I feel when dark skinned people wear things that light colors, I feel it always looks so flattering on dark skinned people, because if it's a light skinned person, when a light skinned person wears light colors, it's going to easily wash them. But when someone dark wears light colors, it just tends to pop very easily. And I really love how this popped. I also like the flourish shirt he paired the suits with, the suit set with. The flourish shirts complemented the whole vibe. I also like the pair of shoes and the jewelry as well as the dark shades. They complemented this fly vibe. I feel it's like a formal ensemble, but it's not too formal, because the way he unbuttoned the top part, it's like I can be a fly guy, I can also be a corporate guy at the same time. It's like a blend of both. It's giving corporate body blends with party girl. For him, it's corporate boy or corporate guy blends with a party guy, and I really enjoyed the whole thing. I like the way he unbuttoned the top parts to just make the thing less formal. He's serving us akpaobi, he's serving us, the titties are out, he's serving us a bit of cleavage here and there. I really enjoyed it. I think that was beautiful. The whole thing was just well executed, from the color to the way the look was styled. It's just very interesting and a bit unique in comparison to Saga's, and it's not entirely the same thing. So I really appreciate that, and it's just quite an interesting ensemble overall. And if I'm to rate this look, I think I would rate this look a solid 8.5 or an 8.5 out of 10. Next, we have famous BBN style, the Quarrels in custom prudential atelier. So she had on this beautiful orange number. It's a very striking dress with this sharp neckline and a very voluminous skirt. So I feel this dress combines different elements, and the combination looked a bit just too much. I wish the dress had been toned down a bit. Different things were just not sitting well, in my opinion. Let's start with the fact that the top part of the dress was ruched horizontally, while the lower part was ruched vertically, and that whole start and stop or stop and start situation did not look very appealing, in my opinion. I wish they had they had made the they look more seamless. The addition of the plated fabric at the lower part more seamless. It just looks so evident, and in fact it's even a different shade of orange just makes it more obvious. It's like there's something that's not sitting well, and you're still trying to shine more light, with the different shade of orange they opted for there. Another thing I feel like was not needed for this look was the mesh fabric at the side and the embellishments going on there. I feel the look already had enough. Like the look had so much already, with the butterfly details and the voluminous thing at the skirts and just the earrings. Everything just clashed so badly. So I don't think that see-through fabric there, the mesh fabric there, was needed. I wish the entire thing was just ruched, and the one at the lower part should have not been done that way. The multicolored butterfly appliques made the dress very enchanting. Those ones are actually beautiful, but I would have appreciated this look more. I'd have appreciated those details more if these unnecessary ones were not there. Because with the unnecessary ones, that's like we don't really get to appreciate the butterfly details or the butterfly accents. It's just making the whole thing very overwhelming. And then there's the pair of earrings that are also very dramatic. Every single thing here is just drama, and they all clashed really bad and just made the entire look quite chaotic. So I feel this look could have been toned down a tiny bit, not even a tiny bit. This look could have been toned down basically. I wish this look had been toned down, but I appreciate the fact that her hair was not very, like the hair was not touching the dress at all. That would have just made matters worse. That would have just caused just more chaos here and there. So I think I like the fact that the hair did not touch the dress at all, but the dress should have been toned down. But if I'm to rate this look, I think I'd rate this look a solid 7 out of 10. Next, we have the ever famous BBN star, Tacha. So Tacha had on this beautiful fuchsia pink number with a high neckline. So the dress was partially see-through, but she provided a bit of coverage for the look with the ruching. The top part was partially see-through, that's about this area and sleeves, but she provided coverage there with the ruched fabric at the bustier. And I like the way the ruched fabric at the bustier tied well with the ruching going on at the lower part at the skirt. And I really like the choice of color they opted for here. This fuchsia pink, I feel rich shades like fuchsia pink always works well for light skin people. It's like their skin is a canvas and really lets the color pop. So I think this color looked really flattering on her. The silhouette of the dress, the fitted silhouette It really looked flattering on her as well. You know, Tacha is very curvy, so the fitted silhouette worked for her body type, really complemented her body type. I also like the gold jewelry she accessorized the look with. The gold jewelry also complemented the look as well and provided a bit of something for the look. The look is kind of giving, I don't say plain Jane, but it's not vavavoom. Do you understand? It's not all that. It's quite simple. So I feel the chunky jewelry really elevated the look. And the Lady Dior bag still worked for this look. The Lady Dior bag is not very evening coded, but I think it still worked for this look. It's a beautiful bag. I love the whole ombre situation going on, with the Lady Dior bag. And her crowning the look with an updo was just perfect. The updo was perfect for this look. So I think she looked really amazing here. Would I say the look really complemented the occasion or really goes well with the occasion? When it comes to Nigerian movie premieres, like go big or go home, go all out, give us something dramatic and those sort of things. I don't think this look was overly dramatic. I don't think this look had that movie premiere energy, but it's still a beautiful look. It's a stunning look and looked really flattering on her. So if I'm to rate this look, I think I'll just rate this look a 7.5. Next, we have the graceful Bimbo Akintola in this black ensemble. So before we even get into her look, what in the Kris Jenner is happening here? What in the anti-aging is happening here? She looks so ridiculously young. I mean, it's just to me that seeing it. She looks way younger than she typically looks. I don't know. There's something about her that just looks very young here. There's this young energy she's exuding here. But let's get into the look. I think the look, it's a very beautiful ensemble. It's a sort of kimono situation, which it's a very modest look, very age appropriate, but it's still very flattering at the same time. Most of the time when you see things that are very age appropriate, you'll always look, I don't know, just give this oldie vibe. But this one is still very, very flattering. Something a young person can still wear and still look young at the same time. Do you understand? Just work well for any sort of age. So I think she looked really amazing here. Love the black two-piece. Love how the gold jewelry elevated the look, the gold jewelry and the gold purse. I love how they elevated the look. And the hair looked so amazing. I feel the hair kind of reminds me, it doesn't look like, but just reminded me of when she was filming, what's some of this film, the one she starred in recently, To Kill a Monkey. Those Dora the Explorer wigs she was wearing To Kill a Monkey, those wigs were so horrible. She's the lady that played what's that, the detective, is that what she was? I can't remember. But those wigs, I'm sure you, by just talking about the wig, I'm sure you know the person I'm talking about. That lady, her wigs were really bad. But I really love this one. It's such a lovely wig. And the makeup artist clearly did her thing. I think the makeup artist deserves an instant raise because the face beat was beaten. She completely beats this face. I love the makeup, made her look so young. Love the whole bronzy situation. I also like the pair of shoes she opted for, these stilettos, this light shades. They provided a pop of color for the look and contrasted the all black color schemes. I think that really elevated the look as well and just complemented the look. She looked so lovely overall. She looked so splendid overall. And if I'm to rate her look, I think I'd rate her look a solid 8 out of 10. She was also spotted with Quack Chief Fee. So he had on this embroidered agbada paired with a matching kaftan and fila, and he completed the look with a pair of glasses and this dainty gold neck piece. I really, really love the texture of the agbada. The texture of the agbada looked so expensive. I love the whole motif. The motif looked visually appealing and just looked very luxurious. I love the texture of the agbada. Basically, I feel this look was not properly styled, or the styling of the look was very weak. It's not. I don't know. I wish we had gone for more coral beads, more jewelry, just something to help elevate the look. The look was a bit plain when it comes to accessorizing. The accessorizing of the look just felt very plain with the dainty gold jewelry. They could have done more, for the accessorizing of this look to really take this look there because the fabric is just so luxe. So give us something equally luxe, when it comes to accessorizing the look. Don't just give us nothing because honestly, they gave us nothing here. The glasses did not really stand out. The neck piece did not really stand out as well. So I just feel we should have gotten more elevated jewelry to help elevate the look. Only if the look had an insane level of embroidery splattered at the front part, then I would have said, okay, probably I understand why they did not go for any jewelry. But for this look, I think jewelry would have definitely worked for this look. So the styling was just a bit lazy. But he still looked very good. It's still a very decent look. And if I'm to rate this look, I think I'd rate this look a solid 7 out of 10. Next, we have Charles Bond in this double-breasted dark grey suit set, which he styled with a gold wristwatch, a dainty gold neck piece, this bracelet, and completed with a pair of white sneakers. I think I like the fact that he opted for white sneakers here and the informality the white sneakers introduced to the look. I think if he had opted for a pair of leather shoes, that would have been very predictable. So opting for a pair of white sneakers for a partially formal look or something that's supposed to be a formal look just introduced a bit of informality and really, really worked for this look or really complemented the look. I also like the sleeves. The sleeves are not it's not a complete sleeve basically. I think the sleeves also introduced some form of formality and just tied well with the whole sneakers and the fact that the hem of the sleeves were also white, tied well with the sneakers. I think it's a quite interesting ensemble. I think he looked really amazing here. I think Charles always looks amazing. He's a quite stylish person, and this center ensemble, the styling was also well done, nothing too loud, nothing too flashy, just to complement the vibe. So it's a decent look. It's very befitting of the occasion. And if I'm to rate this look, I'd rate this look a solid 8 out of 10. Next we have our modern day Akin and Popo. So we have Emeka, and I can't remember the other guy's name. I think his name is Junior or something. I can't remember. But Emeka had on this lace blouse or lace shirt which he paired with a mustard pants, while the other guy had on this striped black and white shirt which he paired with black pants, dark shades, a gold jewelry, and white shoes, I believe. So I want to believe they're coming from somewhere else and they just decided to branch. I don't want to think or believe they had months to plan for this, and this is what they ended up wearing. It's just giving the barest minimum. It's giving you get what you paid for. It's giving you they pay you what. I don't know if they were in the film, but if they were in the film, it's giving the pay was not all that, so you get what you pay for. Because why is this thing just so weak? At least the other guy is still tried. The other guy is still talking his own shirt, so it's showing us okay. I still put in small efforts. Ekazo just looked very relaxed. Look, he's not even. There's not like something he should have won for a movie premiere. But if I'm to rate them, I think I'll just rate the other guy 6 because he's still putting a bit of effort, and rate Emeka's look a 5 because it's just the barest minimum. Next, we have Inedo doing this sparkly bedazzled number for the premiere. So I believe this was inspired by Blake Lively's look for the premiere of It Ends With Us, the London edition, or the one that was done in the United Kingdom. And it's a very similar dress. It's a silver dress that was completely beaded, this bejeweled number, and was adorned with multicolored floral appliques that flowed through the dress and formed a really beautiful motif. She styled the dress with a pair of heart-shaped earrings encrusted with rhinestones and chunky silver bangles and a silver ring, and completed the look with a sparkly silver clutch and this red updo, which I believe contributed that red element to the ensemble, just the way Blake Lively did with the coat, the flamboyant coat she upset for. But it's a beautiful dress, a very, very, very beautiful dress. If I would take out few things here, I feel the mesh fabric, that see-through fabric at the top part, that's one holding the neckline together. I wish it blended more with her complexion. I don't know why it's 2025 and we are still seeing fabrics that do not blend well with people's complexion like in 2025. That's quite surprising. But I wish that's blended more with her complexion. Aside that, I also feel like the pair of her earrings she opted for, where I don't know, they complimented the look, but I just feel she could have given us something better, something I don't know, something just more elegant. And the purse she opted for, I wish I'd given us a more elegant clutch or just a more fancy clutch, basically to really, really complement this look. But she still looked really beautiful. And I appreciate the fact that she did not go for a neck piece hair or opt for a neck piece hair. I feel a neck piece would have easily clashed with those dramatic earrings. So the fact she kept the neckline very plain and did nothing there, no neck piece at all, made so much sense. And she looked really, really beautiful here. I love how she dazzled. I love the silver on her. She looked so enchanting here with the whole floral situation and how that the detailing was just so insane, was so meticulous. Well done. I love the detailing of the dress, but the sheer fabric could have been well executed or could have been done better. But aside that, it's a gorgeous look, a very stunning look overall, and clearly suits her. I also like what they did with the sparkly silver shawl and how that contributed to the timeless, glamorous aesthetic she was going for here. And if I'm to rate this look, I'd rate this look at 8.5. Next, we have famous content creator Diva Gold. So she had on this strapless tiered ball gown, which she paired with this woven hat, and that's a bit interesting. I think the combo is very interesting. Why would you pair a beach hat with a dinner gown? I don't think that made sense. And I've never really been a fan of this sort of fabric, this infamous fabric. I feel only very few people can pull it off and make it look high fashion coded. And she clearly did not. The fabric just looked a bit cheap. I'm not feeling the fabric, honestly. And the jewelry, I kind of like the jewelry, but I don't think the jewelry saved the look, honestly. Her glam was also kind of good. I like the curly hair and the bold red lip shade, but overall, I don't think I'm really, really feeling this look. I feel major alterations were needed, mostly with the style. I feel if the look had been styled differently, things would have been better. So I'll just rate this look a 5 out of 10. So we've come to the end of today's video, and these are some of the interesting looks we got at the premiere of A Weekend Fiasco. I'd like to know your thoughts on the entire video in the comments, and what's your own best dressed and worst dress. For my best dress, I think I would have to go with Inedo in this blinding masterpiece, and for my worst dress, I'd have to go with Emeka. I think his look was very laid back, very relaxed, just wasn't all that, or just did not suit the occasion. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up to help the algorithm push it to more audience. If you're yet to subscribe, don't forget to subscribe as well. Shout out to all my returning subscribers. You're like the absolute best. Bye for now, and see you in my next video.